I'm Dennis Cometti. Well, if a green creature approached me from outer space and asked me to show it a good day out, I would, without a moment's hesitation, take it unswervingly to the first quarter officially started.
To uncover your true potential, you must first find your own limits, and then you've got to have the courage to blow past them.
Parky finds his man on the move. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. Testing shot outside the 50. He has clearly been shopping at Clangers or Us. The ball in the hands of Naismith. Goes wide for a behind. The Swans by a point. Kicked in a flurry. Cruiser gets the upper hand. Kicks it. Marked by Gibbs. Gets boot to leather. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Doherty doesn't waste that opportunity.
Doherty has his feet firmly on the ground and is just a great leader around the club. Naismith gets a fist to it. Naismith scoops up the ball. He handballs it. Head down, going for goal. That was horrible.
The ball over the line. He wants to play on. Looks like he panicked there. Simpson wins the marking contest.
Simpson is one of the cleanest marks of the football in the game. Puts boot to ball. Good mark. Cruiser plays on with it. The umpire pays the free kick. Naismith kicks the ball. He wins the contested mark.
Goes up the line. Nice mark there. Boots it. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Well, you've kicked a few in your time. Do you give him much of a chance from here, Richard?
He has a very good chance from here.
Parky swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. Papley with a poor performance.
Rowe has his feet firmly on the ground and is just a great leader around the club. A good contested mark there. Naismith lining up with the goals. Cruiser intercepts the ball, puts boot to ball. He claims the ball. Rampy with the kick. Has the mark all to himself.
What was the intention of that kick, Richard?
If you're going to kick that poorly, you may as well just give the ball straight back to the opposition.
That's a ripper. It's a beautiful angle right where you need it. He kicks it. Cunningham. Goal. That's the first one of the game. The bounce is dead straight. Cruiser with the tap. Grips with the football. Shoots off the handball. He gets a kick out of the pack. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Rowe handball short. Wide passes to no one in particular. The ball mopped up. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Kicks into the wind. Papley with the mark. This is a great angle to kick from. Slams it home. Well, they got that badly needed goal. Can they build on this? And there's the siren. The second quarter has begun.
Set your goals high and don't stop till you get there.
Graham swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. Silvani ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. Lining up the goal now. Silvani pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. Carlton kick there first. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Big thump from Naismith. Controlled by Cruiser. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. Kerridge in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. He kicks quickly. An easy grab for Smith. Shags that one. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Jack with a clinical drop punt. A good mark under the circumstances.
Waitering is incredibly competitive, and you can count on the fact that if he makes a mistake, apart from being dirty on himself, you won't see another one for a long, long time. He boots it. It's a mark. He boots it.
Oh, he's dropped it. He'll rue that one. He's heading for home, going for goal number 2. Pinpoint accuracy from Papley. Big goal for the Swans. The Swans with the advantage as they lead Carlton 20-6. Batted down nicely by Naismith. Franklin puts his head down and runs in. The ball crosses the line. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. Richo, what are his chances from here?
He'll need a bigger kick than he has from here.
Distance could be the problem. Caught. Tippett setting his sights on the goals. Going for goal number 1. He kicks it gun barrel straight. Tippett kicks his first, and they stretch out their lead. Naismith hits it. Kennedy with the football. Wiedering slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible.
Kennedy just has hands that are magical. He just takes the ball so cleanly. Doherty boots it. He grabs it. It comes off the side of the boot. Tippett with an easy mark. He lines it up with the goal.
Tippett takes a shot. It's going. Fantastic goal by Tippett. That's 2 now. He's playing well. That's 3 in a row for Sydney. The Swans by 26. Cripps laps up the misplaced footy. It's his. Steady hands there as he holds that one. The wind gives that kick a little more distance. Papley got under it. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. 30 metres from home. An ideal position to be kicking from.
Sydney has an abundance of quality mids and small forwards, and they are just running rings around. Carlton, they aren't worried about playing on because they know they're probably going to get better shots at goal on the run.
Franklin marks it. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. Franklin taking a chance at goal. A great effort. Tippett lining up. Score for the Swans. Sydney have scored the last 5 goals. Sydney with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading the Blues 44-6. The third quarter has begun.
It will be interesting to see what changes, if any, the coaches make for the second half of the match.
Intercepted by Kennedy. Nice interception. Gibbs in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. He'll need his Saturday or Sunday best from here. Going for goal number 1. It's in the air. That's a very well executed goal. Important kick here, and he's got it. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one.
Getting beaten in the ruck is a real recipe for disaster and could potentially lose this game for the Blues. White gathers it. He slams that on the boot. Gibbs with good strong hands. He boots it.
Kerridge wins the marking contest. The umpire allows play to continue. Richo, what are his chances from here?
He's a fair way out, Dennis. It'll test him.
Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Kerridge, ambitious kick. I can't believe it. It's a goal. The Blues get the badly needed goal. The bounce. Punched by Naismith. Controlled by Wiedering. Kicks it. Good mark by Wright. Sends it on its way. Aaliyah with the catch.
The Swans keep taking their time and kicking to smart options inside 50, and that's having a real bearing on this match. Concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Gibbs goes for goal. It's on its way. Shocking kick, nowhere near the target.
The ball goes over the line. Aaliyah pounds it long to his teammates. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Heaney sends one up towards the wing. Caught. Works it across the ground. Caught.
Grundy has got an amazing vertical leap. He gets it under pressure, sending it on its way. The mark will be paid. It's played on. He kicks the ball. That's a nice, strong mark.
His kicks are like fingerprints, no two ever the same. The opposition forgot about him, and he takes the easy mark. Franklin. A good mark under the circumstances. Well, you've kicked a few in your time. Do you give him much of a chance from here, Richo?
It's a very sharp angle. I don't think he'll kick it.
The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Going for goal number 2. Sydney by 27.
Rowe has a deadly kick. He can pinpoint his man almost every time. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Cruiser is bumped off the ball. The loose ball is collected. Curnow with the football. He slams that on the boot. Armfield with the ball. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. He slams that on the boot. There's no contest for that mark.
Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. The goal for the Blues. Graham getting his first right there. They've got the break they need, but will it be the catalyst to drive them home? Guided by Naismith. The bouncing ball is controlled. Gibbs grabs that one. And there's the siren. Last quarter, here we go.
Never let your head hang down. Never give up and sit down and grieve. Find another way.
Tapped by Naismith. Jack on the ball at the moment. Franklin puts his head down and runs in. To be generous, you'd say he was just wide of the mark with that shot. All of a sudden, the ball has become a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Rowe. Strong mark. He kicks quickly. Naismith grabs that one. He steadies now in front of goal. Going for goal number 1. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? Sydney lead Carlton. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Naismith gets onto the ball, controlled by Murphy. Looks like he panicked there. Great mark under pressure.
Well, when the Swans were able to mark the ball inside their forward 50 so easily, it's no wonder they're leading this match. The Blues really need to turn up the pressure. No doubt in the umpire's mind there at all. Free kick. Tip it, lining up with the goals. Tip it, shoots for goal. Tip it, slots through a much-needed goal.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Nice bounce. Batted down nicely by Naismith. Gibbs controls. Boots it. The ball bounced favourably for Mills. Claimed by Naismith. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Booted by Canterbury. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
Well, the quality of disposal has been pretty soft out there, and that's enabled the Blues to rack up the marks. The Blues need to cut out these junk possessions and become more attacking. Parker gets the goal. Sydney are in front.
Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Naismith knocks it down the field. He's done a Lady Gaga. He kept everyone guessing. Plowman gets a hard bump from Jack. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Strong mark. Rocketed long by Grundy. Franklin looking to make them pay for that turnover. The ball spills to Tippett. White on the ball at the moment. Has it now. He could land a jumbo in front of Cunningham. Chalk up a goal for the Swans. That could be the final nail in the coffin.
Cunningham can be kept quiet for 3 quarters and he still walks away with a bag of goals. You can't turn your back on him for one moment.
He can't get it home from that distance. The Swans are in control of this game. Buckley sends the ball on its way. Aaliyah catches it. He steadies now in front of goal. He's a long way from home, but he's a chance. Strong mark. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Going for goal number 5. The Swans get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. He's enjoying himself right now. He's smiling like the only shark at a shipwreck. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game. Wiedering slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. The final scores stand at Sydney 77, Carlton 24. Thanks for joining us, Richo, but that's all we have time for.
It's been a pleasure, Dennis. We'll catch you next time.
The rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Hi, I'm Dennis Cometti. Good to be back in Geelong. Patchy crowd, but fair to say all the major genders are represented. I'm delighted to be sharing the mic for this match with Matthew Ridge. Here we go. It's Sydney versus the Tigers. Finding the running player. Spears a low ball. A nice uncontested mark for Franklin. You know more about him than me, Richo. Reckon he can bag this one?
He'll need a bigger kick than he has from here.
Gains possession. Hastily kicked. Marriage having no trouble taking that one. He's a long kick. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Lining up the goal now. Going for goal number 1. Lloyd watching with anticipation. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Tapped by Naismith. Too close to the kicker. That's going to be 50. Jams it on the boot now. Intercepted by Heaney. Sends it into the open paddock. Thumps the pigskin. Solid catch. Lloyd boots it. An easy interception for Papley. Tippett picks up the bouncing ball. Franklin gathers, going for goal number 1. Nice mark there. Cunningham with a chance if he keeps a cool head. 25 metres out. Get back in from this position. More bounce than a dodgy check. Naismith with a big fist on it. Franklin picks up the bouncing ball, going for goal number 1. Franklin sinks it from a long way out. He sinks his first goal. There's the bounce.
Naismith can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent. Tippett, taking aim, Tippett, shoots for goal. The Swans are in front.
All is in readiness. Marriage hardly provided a challenge. A favourable bounce. Gives it to the running man. Approaching the goals now. He'll be ashamed of that one. Sydney lead Richmond 19-6. Bounces favourably for Prestia. Kicks hurriedly. Smith has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Parker, the better man there. Kicks. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. He grabs it on the run. He's a ball magnet. Approaching the goals now. Just fell through. Parker kicks his first. The bounce. Clean tap by Naismith. He's got the football now. Grundy there to mop it up. Jack onto the ball. Has it now. Kicks into the forward line. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Rowan taking a chance at goal. So what can we say about that attempt?
Nothing, Dennis. No, nothing.
Rance with no time to delay with that kick. Naismith catches. Siren sounds to end the quarter. Touched right on the line. That brings us to the end of the quarter. The second quarter begins.
Football doesn't build character, it reveals it.
Big thump from Naismith. Hanbury with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. He gathers the loose ball. Heaney closes him down. Naismith punches, sends the ball out into space. Unfortunately placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Interception. Chips it down towards half forward. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Does he have a realistic chance from here, Richard?
It's just too far out for him, Dan.
Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Lloyd in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. Kicked at goal by Lloyd. Lloyd slots the goal. He's bagged a couple now. The bounce is dead straight. Naismith gets onto the ball. Prestia gets the ball. He kicks quickly. Aaliyah wins the marking contest. Not what he intended with that kick. Dances around the boundary line. Nicely intercepted by Lloyd. Lloyd pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. I think there's a wee handy-wandy in there. Really butchered that kick, didn't he, Richard?
He might as well have just dropped the ball on the ground, Dennis.
Sends it on its way. He has no trouble grabbing that one. Parker boots it. Takes it well. Boots it. Takes possession. Caddy kicks. Martin presents and takes the mark.
Richmond just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into, and as a result they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. He steadies now in front of goal. Rewalt goes for goal. Rewalt gets the goal.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare downs as they wait for the bounce. He gains possession. Has it now. Tackled by Naismith. Marriage hardly provided a challenge. Kicked in a flurry. Great mark under pressure. Richo, what are his chances from here?
I don't know if he'll make the distance here, Dennis.
A monster kick will be required from here. Strong mark. This is a great angle to kick from. He kicks it. Is it? Is it? Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Good bounce. Naismith totally outclassed in that contest. Caddy kicks. Nice work from Revolt. This is a great angle to kick from. They could take the lead here. The ball's in the air. Revolt. That puts them back in contention. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully.
Naismith is one of the most astute decision makers in the game. Footy is becoming more and more a thinking game, and you can't be out there purely on physical ability. He's a great asset to his club.
Cochin with no time to delay with that kick. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. It's a beautiful angle right where you need it. Quarter time here. See you after the break. Second half is underway.
Think big, believe big, act big, and the result will be big.
The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Gets boot to high. Rance claims it. Kicks it long. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. You know more about him than me, Richo. Reckon he can bag this one?
I reckon the distance might be too much from here, Dennis.
He'll need a long-range boomer from here. 20 metres from home. No angle to worry about here for Cunningham. Cunningham likes his chances for goal. It's a game of fluctuating fortunes as the Swans take back the lead.
Naismith can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. And the ball is out of play. The umpire will toss it back in. It gets tapped. He gets the ball. He kicks the ball. Edwards having no trouble taking that one.
Pumps the pigskin. A great effort. Really butchered that kick, didn't he, Richo?
He just sprayed that one. He should have put more thought into that.
He kicked that one like my mother. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Cunningham just gauging which way that wind is blowing. Able to grab it on the half volley. Clears now. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Taken by Rowan. Richo, you followed his career for a while. Can he kick this?
I reckon he may struggle from here, Dennis.
All eyes are watching. Sydney get a goal. That's 2 in a row for Sydney. The Swans by 8 points.
Rowan can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy.
A great effort. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Nice goal from Tippett. That's his second. Sydney get the badly needed goal.
Tippett would have to be one of the most consistent performers in the competition. He's the type of player every coach loves to have in his side.
Steady hands there as he holds that one. Pinpoint accuracy from Tippett. The Swans by 20 points.
The Swans could just really comfortable kicking for goal on the run because it's just an extension of their normal field kicking, and they have absolutely no issues there.
The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the Hello and welcome. It's a pleasure to welcome Matthew Richardson.
Great to be here, Dennis. Can't wait for the start of this one.
Today's duel is between Wicked Witch and True Blue. And here's the bounce to begin the game. Effective hit out there. Has it now. Gets the ball free. He gives the ball away. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Has it got the carry? Looks like he forgot to practice his kicking during the week. Out of bounds, dangerous spot near the goal. His kick slurs off the side of his boot. He wins the contest. Thumps the pigskin. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. A desperate kick there. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Chips it down towards half forward. Nice mark under pressure. He wants to play on. A desperate kick there. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Dishes it off to the running player. Going for goal number 1. Looks like he's going to go long. Get that weak shiitake mushroom out of here. Caught. Heads up the corridor. Simply outplayed the opposition there. He chooses to play on. Puts boot to ball. Solid catch. Choose to kick it. Steady hands there as he holds that one. His kick slurs off the side of his boot. Wins the hard ball. He plays on. He applies the tackle. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. 30 metres out. The 45-degree shot is not too hard. He just has to keep his cool. The game officially underway now. The umpire has bounced the ball. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Takes possession. Has it now. He just can't get out of the action. Nice interception. Dishes it off by hand. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. Slams it on the boot. Nice mark under pressure. Jams it on the boot. The contest, no match for him. It's a beautiful angle right where you need it. Gets the ball on the boot. Strong mark. It's a beautiful angle right where you need it. Goes inside the forward 50. The ball crosses the line. The ball is coming back into play. Clean tap out of the ruck. Takes control of the ball. Kept alive under pressure. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. His first touch of the footy. He simply stepped the ball over the line. It's just about to hit quarter time. The umpire has released the ball. Takes control of the ball. It's with him now. He's streaming in for goal. And there's the siren. The second quarter has begun.
Always make a total effort, even when the odds are against you.
He's got the footy in his hands. Gets the loose ball. Has it now. He grabs it on the run. Didn't middle that kick, did he, Richard?
That's just a waste of a kick there.
He's a long kick. Great mark. The wind gives that kick a little more distance. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce.